Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, looks like the sound test is good. If you're on IC, how is it with mixed in voice and sound? Alright, awesome.
I still remember life before the war. I remember that we used to be different. Used to live up there, on the surface. We used to be the masters of the whole world. We built gigantic cities of glass and steel. We crossed the oceans at will. And we also conquered the skies. There used to be 7 billion of us. We were not born for life in the tunnels. I was born to breathe fresh air, and I remember it. The 7 billion were wiped out by the last war. Only 50,000 managed to survive underground, with the surface poisoned, burned, and teeming with horrible monsters. One day the radiation on the surface might subside, and our grandchildren or their grandchildren might be able to return there. At least that's what my brothers in arms from the Order believe. Basically, there was no hope for us right off the start. Still, we humans are just too bad at surrendering. We tried to make the best of what we had, banded together, and worked to make the Metro our new home. After all, it might well be the only place left on Earth for humans to live. For a time, we thought we could make it. But, regrettably, the war didn't kill our bad habits. In the relative safety of the tunnels, corruption festered. And when danger came from above the ground, only a few of us stood against it, our numbers dwindling by the day. But I remember we were born for a better life, and I can't accept that I'm destined to grow old and die underground. I don't care if I'm called an idiot. But if even a single shard of the old world still exists out there, I have to find it. Between endless years of hopeless existence and even a single moment of hope, I must choose hope. I must find that signal.
Yep, it's a very long intro. And it's still going. Still going. Wasn't really like this with the first Metro games. I don't even remember the cutscenes, and the main characters didn't speak either. It sounds like they went all out on this one. Yeah, Ukraine. Modern day Ukraine. This is definitely what it looks like. Hey, at least we'll be safe during a nuclear holocaust. That's an improvement over the last game. They started putting down prompts for Ranger Hardcore. There's like no button prompts, as far as I can remember on the second game. That one had DLC Hardcore Ranger mode. It did actually feel kind of tacked on.
They're coming back. Attention, people. Oh, look, it's the hero. Wargo, lights off. It's nighttime at the station. Don't worry. I told you.
I got it. Open up. Go!
Here comes Spartans. Looks like Artyom's been on another one of his mad trips up top.
Hey, Duke, wait a minute. Where to now?
Left, across the square! Hey, Damir, do you think the Colonel knows what Artyom been up to here?
How am I supposed to know? Ask him yourself. He radioed from the rig, said he'd be here tomorrow. Hey, you! Leave him alone!
I killed him myself with my slingshot.
Let him learn to stand up for himself. How else can he hope to survive in the metro?
Rise and shine, people!
Hang in there, Artyom. You gonna get a fresh dose of Spartan blood now?
Artyom, are you awake? It's okay. The doctor said you'll be fine. Are you trying to kill me with worry? What if next time you don't return from the surface? There's no one out there, Artyom. No one to find, no one to talk to. If there was, don't you think they'd be here already? We've talked about this again and again. You have to accept it. There's only us.
Colonel. Hello, Alex. There you are, you stubborn fool. How many times are we going to have this conversation? I don't care if you kill yourself over this silly dream of yours, but don't you see what you're doing to my daughter? Your wife?
Dad, please.
The Order is short on men after the battle for D6, but you leave. People need you, and you pursue your selfish obsession. But now this shit has to stop. There's only Metro, nothing else. And the Order is here to defend it. Because if not us, then who? You look fine to me. So, get ready to go. Then, we'll discuss your transfer to Polis. Come, we need to talk.
I'll get the doctor. Artyom, please. Promise me this was the last time. I'll see you later.
Artyom, we managed to bring you back from the brink, but people are giving you their blood, which could save so many wounded, and you keep bringing it back irradiated. Don't you think that is unfair? Let me put it this way. I can't promise I'll be able to bring you back next time.
One second. I am going to turn off subtitles. Gotta have that immersion, man. That text just blocking the way.
They sure are. I cannot remember the last time I saw a bunch of healthy and fit people down here.
Yeah, me neither. It's a shame they spend so much time on the surface.
Aside from that, the voice acting is too bad.
You must come back to Polis.
I left the Order, and now nobody gets to decide for me. As for Artyom,
Oh, I can't believe my eyes! Artyom, you alright? You gave us a scare, brother!
Artyom! How are you, friend? I see you're all right.
Gentlemen, give way.
This calls for a celebration.
Artyom. A few more scars and you will be completely irresistible to any woman. Speaking of which,
Alyosha,
how
you're
are the
your
nurses in
usual
the
self,
hospital,
guys.
huh?
You just stop crowding him.
brother.
back, Artyom. Привет,
All
Artyom.
right, you're all dismissed. I give you 2 hours, people.
Yes, I knew it.
You guys are like
So I
kids.
brought something.
And here we go again.
Please, let's not repeat the last
Hold
time.
on, Artyom. And? More of nothing? Artyom, the only thing I can hear is that Geiger counter ticking. Yes, and there's also those damn things. Calling all the time. Let's go home, dear, please. Don't you think I'd also love to live on an ocean beach or in a green forest? But what good are these fantasies in a silent world? Silent, Artyom? Because it's dead. We took our time. Time to replace our filters. Come on, replace your filter. Haven't you spent enough time in the sick bay? Father will kill me if he finds out I went up with you. Twice if he learns we've been to a Hansa off-limit zone. Have you been to all these ruins? See all the destruction. And Moscow had the best anti-air defenses in the country. If this is how it looks now, imagine how the rest of the world looks. Look, maybe you should come back to the Order. We'll move to Polis. Dad says he'll arrange a flat for us. Because if not us, then who? A flat with a kitchen and a shower. Let's go in turns here. It's not stable enough. Your turn now. Well, I'd say we're out of the woods. Whoa! Hear that? Did you hear that? Again! Watchmen! Are you all right? They probably heard us coming down from the roof and decided to ambush us. The beasts are getting smarter. Let's pick up the pace. Now the whole area knows we're here. Hear that? It's a pack. Just what we need. A draw. We're lucky the mutants hate each other as much as they hate us. I really don't get why this zone is off limits to stalkers. The radiation and beasts are nothing special. Stop. The pack is here. So, Do we turn this place into Thermopylae, or do we let them pass? Wait it out. Looks like that was all of them. I'm glad they didn't notice us. That was a large pack. Oh, is this why the zone is off limits? I mean, if all the packs here are like that. How about we take the bridge to cross the railroad? It would save us a detour. Damn, too high. Hey, Artyom, help me get up there. Shit! Come up now. I got you! Did you hear that, Artyom? Something happened. At least it was far away. Now that's what I call a blizzard! Can't see a thing! Or hear! Let's switch to radios! Are you seeing this? I'm not just imagining things, right? A train! A damn train on the surface! Where? Shit, what do we do, Artyom? Should we catch up with it? Look! It's our guys from the Order! Looks like they're chasing that train too. Let's join them! How did you guys get here? Did you see that thing out there?
We sure did! Come on, get in!
You should have checked first, assholes! Artyom, thank God. These people, they're Hansa, not the Order. Assholes. They did a number on you. Well, Dad will rip them a new one for that.
What's going on in this Moscow of yours anyways?
Of yours? You're putting this like you're not from here.
We aren't. Our village is about 200 kilometers from here.
What village? You're not from Moscow?
Just a regular village. We came here to find the boy's father. Left for Moscow about a year ago and never came back. But then we got caught by these here.
You mean there's life outside?
Why wouldn't there be any? Sure, there are lots of bad places and lots of beasts around, but we still get by.
Artyom, you're right. People really do live out there. We didn't know. We thought we were the only survivors. God, we'll tell the whole metro about this. Hey, you people drove us halfway to nowhere.
They can handle it!
At least give them their masks back.
They won't be needing any masks. Let's go. Damn watchman broke through. Workers are done for.
Keep your weapon trained for the opening. If anything comes through,
Sure. Great place to put the guard net. If you ever need replacements.
should send a group there to seal the exit.
Attention! The turntable is switching on.
You know the rules.
Enough of your whining, you old fuck!
You're heading straight for the ravine if you don't shut up.
Now listen, if you come out of here, we won't accept this shit again. Okay?
Animals. How can they? What can I do? The mutant? Watchman! Human? How did you... Oh my god. It's you she's been screaming about. Alive! You came for her. All right. I'll help. Finally, I'll be of some use. Okay, they took the girl to the base chief for interrogation. I can't take you to the main entrance. Too many guards. But we may sneak in from the back. Let's go. Don't rush, though. If they notice you, we're both done for. Wait. You'd better not walk into the light.
Let's do it this way. You sneak to the lighting panel and disable it while I distract them.
Looks like they didn't finish the repairs at the generator, Sergeant.
Sanya, go tell the
Don't
owners.
rush.
Have them check. Oh, you turned...
Move crouched. It's quieter that way.
So you can use your head after all.
See that ladder? Try sneaking to it now. Stay close to the wall.
Yermak, is that you? What are you mumbling? Come here and help me fix this.
Yes, sir. Come over.
Come on, come on. Fixing this should be nothing for you.
Yeah, I totally need you to tell me what I should do. Better fix this line here.
Everything is under control.
Come on, move it. You'll
have to take him down. Can you do it quietly?
What's with that mumbling?
Oh, I'm just talking to myself. I got the memory problem.
Light off. They'll notice you with the light on. Let's go. Wait a moment. Wait. He's looking this way, and we need to get to that door. Try distracting him. Look, there's some garbage around. Throw some. Great. Now throw it. I hope the noise distracts him. Throw the can to distract the guard.
I messed that one up. Gonna go get killed.
This is trouble. Wait a moment. Wait. Great. Now throw it. I hope the noise... Well done. Let's go. Come. Go through. Come on. Good luck to you.
Who the fuck are you? Throw me at you! You
Oh my god! You're alive! Alive! Are you hurt? Hunter's badge? It stopped the bullet!
Take this, bitch!
Don't move!
Attention. Control unit damaged.
Morons! We are at war! One dance won't be enough for you now, you imbeciles! This It's a universal broadband radio jammer.
What?
It stops Moscow from hearing anyone. And them from hearing us. Shit. This fucking sucks.
Do you hear that, Artyom? You were right all along. Do you see? It's not just Russia out there. It's the whole world. Oh my God. What for?
Because the war is still going on. And you behave like fucking kids.
All the guards will be here soon. Damn.
Don't shoot. I'm with him. I'm with you. You have to run. Is this yours? They just left it sitting there. We must get out before they recover.
Get ready, people.
Guards! You have to go sneak through the courtyard. Take the door the guards are coming through. Here, quick! Let's go.
Who are you?
Andrei Ivanovich Yermak, the train engineer. Run now. Just get to that hangar, then God willing, I'll get you out of here. So I'll get there easily.
Why are you helping us, Andrei Ivanovich?
I had... I guess I'll tell you later. I hope. Be careful.
Artyom, I see the enemy. Give me a boost. Can't really see well with the snowstorm. Don't forget your visibility gauge, Artyom.
If you don't move too fast and don't come out into the light, you'll be harder for them to notice. Don't turn your flashlight on either, they could notice. Artyom, incoming, 2 of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
Them spies, they still keep looking for us. And don't have a fucking team? Must have some lucky spies there, my friend.
You're sure? And then they just walked in here all by themselves, did they? A chopper brought them and then flew.
Oh, yeah.
What was that noise? Check. There's absolutely...
I see the bastard! Over there!
Covering you!
Damn.
Don't turn your flashlight on either, they could notice. Artyom, incoming, 2 of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
You're sure? And then they just walked in here all by themselves, did they? A chopper brought them and then scooped.
Oh, yeah. Agent Hank reporting. Did anyone check
At least they could hear us too. There wasn't those signals around. What could you hear? Hey. What is this? Fuck!
It's on! Covering you! One down!
We got down! I see him!
Don't turn your flashlight on either. They could notice. Artyom, incoming. Two of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
Yeah, sure. And then they just walked in here all by themselves, did they? A chopper brought them and then scooped. Oh, yeah. Did anyone check the generator?
It's on! Covering you! Don't turn your flashlight on either. They could notice. Artyom, incoming. Two of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
Let's go check the back door, just in case. So, what do you think that was? Hey, who's over there? Ridiculous. Simply ridiculous. You bastard! Leave it, people!
It's on! Covering you!
Up there!
Don't turn your flashlight on either. They could notice. Artyom, incoming. Two of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
Yeah, sure. And then they just walked in here. Hey, who's over there?
Don't turn your flashlight on either. They could notice. Artyom, incoming. Two of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
Yeah, sure. And then they just walked in here all by themselves, did they? A chopper brought them and then scooped it. Oh, yeah. Agent Egg reporting. What's near that crate? Under fire! I see the enemy! There he is, behind the crates!
Don't turn your flashlight on either, they could notice. Artyom, incoming, 2 of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
Just in case. So, what do you think that was? Did the bridge actually stop some shit? No idea, really. Maybe she has help. Them spies, they still keep looking for us. I'm out having a fucking team? Some fighting spies there, my friend. We're sure. And then they just walked in here all by themselves, did they? A chopper brought them and then scooted. Oh yeah, Agent Hank reporting. Did anyone check the horizon? Well, question anyway. They speak if there's wind, or there's business. What's the point in actually going there? The enemy strikes when you don't expect. It's an alert, after all. That's true, I guess. Do you remember the time they had a short pass at the station? The Northwest wasn't covered for guns. You could hear signals from the outside. That means they could hear us too. Well, let me just fix it. So what were those signals about? What did you hear the bridge energy?
Don't turn your flashlight on either, they could notice. Artyom, incoming, 2 of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
Just in case. So, what do you think that was? Did the bridge actually stop some shit? No idea, really. Maybe she has help. Them spies, they still keep looking for us. And I'm having a fucking team? There's some fighting spies there, my friend. You're sure? And then they just walked in here all by themselves, did they? A chopper brought them and then scooted. Oh yeah, Agent Hank reporting. Let's read the Did anyone check the generators? We'll ship this now. Why check them anyway? Well, there's no reason to get clear to the tower. It's the biggest there's wind, as long as there's no we actually gone there. Don't forget, enemy strikes when you don't expect. It's an alert, after all. That's true, I guess. Do you remember the time they had a short for the second station? The Northwest wasn't covered by guns. Jumping in my own shadow again. Enemy sighted! Fuck!
flashlight on either, they could notice. Artyom, incoming, 2 of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
Just in case. So, what do you think it was? Did that bitch actually start some shit? No idea, really. Maybe she had heard. Them spies, they still keep looking for us. All hell in a fucking team? There's some mighty spies there, my friend. Yeah, sure. And then they just walked in here all by themselves, did they? A chopper brought them and then scooted. Oh, yeah. Agent Hank reporting. Did anyone check the generators? We'll shift it now. Why check them anyway? In the scope, you can see them clearly from the tower. There's a big place wind. They're close to this now. What's the point in actually going there? Don't give me that. Any strike where we can't expect. Give them away, after all. That's true, I guess. Do you remember the time they had a short station? Did not want any time per day. You could hear signals from the outside. They could hear us too. They love it for 6 seconds. So what are those signals about? What's anything then? Washington? Washington is alright, don't you worry. Waiting for us is not that. Well, enough of that.
It's on! Covering you! One more down!
He's up there! There he is!
Got one!
Attention! The command center is under enemy attack.
Position, Artyom.
All unauthorized persons are to be fired upon immediately.
Artyom, the hangar is right there. We can break through.
Until further notice. Attention! The jamming system is coming back online.
Great job, Artyom. We're inside. You can take the mask off, Artyom. Now we have to find Yermak. Artyom, they got Yelvik. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man.
I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate. There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen. What if it's the attackers? Well, then those watchmen just... Is somebody guarding the airlock? Yes, sir. Mika is watching it. Captain, sir, if I may have permission to speak, this German is one sheep. We'll set him off tomorrow. We'll fight.
They just had to attack now, these fuckers. Now I'll be stuck here for at least...
Oh, that's great. He's been acting way too suspicious lately.
Can't smoke you. If I want to stay alive.
Well, then those watchmen just had a nice meal and we don't have to worry. You say so. Still, this is...
Group A, report your status.
What the hell is this? Gotta tell maintenance.
Group B, continue patrolling the courtyard and the generator room. Group A, check the wind turbine zone. Communications were lost there.
Damn, how many guards do they have?
Hey. What are these demons?
Group C, redeploy to the generator room.
Aha, think ahead. No need to play heroes for a change. Let's wait till they walk off.
Why can't you just stay still, Yermak? We're on high alert. Civilians aren't allowed to just walk around now. Does that mean you're going to ready to train for me? What's the matter with you today? Why do you even want to do that now? You only had an open plan for tomorrow and it's bound to be canceled now. Just stay put for now. We have to alone talk later about breaking the rules. So nice not to expect the fully for a man. I hope we stay here for a long time. What's that? Let's take a closer look. Can't see a thing. All right, time for a stroll. Nobody here. No skin off my bones, I guess. What's that? Huh.
This is the life. Great, we finally get a chance to relax like this.
All clear.
Am I glad to see you here?
Are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you. All right. We don't have much time. They'll be back. I'll go to the engine. It should be ready now. You go up there and switch the turntable mechanism on. And please, be careful. We could easily have the whole base. Heads up! It's the enemy!
More guards! Get them!
I see him there! Got visual! He's in the base! I see him there! Visual! We have a man! Reload!
More guards! Get them!
Visual on the enemy! Got visual! He's in the base!
More guards! Get them!
The enemy's in that pass! I see the enemy! Why are you lying down? There he is! Visual on the enemy! We have a man down!
More guards! Get them!
He's in there! I see the bastard! I see the enemy! There he is, people! I think there's someone. I got the ship!
Artyom, we're running out of time.
Alert! All groups, to the hangar!
Don't let go, Artyom!
That was intense. Are you okay?
Hey, there's a manual drive on the platform. It's hard to turn. It's just a little
More guards, get them!
Let's do this together. Just a little. Yes.
Run! Kill them!
Come on. Yes.
Come here, quick!
You're going to run the gate!
You should put the masks on. The seals might be damaged.
We did it! Yeah!
We apprehended the engineer with 2 accomplices. Over. Roger that, base. Over. All right, shoot these 2. And as for the engineer...
What do you mean, shoot these 2?
Don't you dare give me lip, soldier!
There, the Colonel will give you a piece of his mind now. Colonel, sir, we have a situation here. Anna!
Dad! Guys! It's us! Help us!
What the hell?
Artyom! What are you doing here? Talk about
Colonel,
surprise.
this will mean court-martial for all of you.
All right, everyone, shut up! I can't believe this. Just can't. Shit!
So this is true? You're working for them? The bastards shot Artyom!
Be quiet!
They...
How did you end up here? Ah, it doesn't matter. You have no idea what you just stuck your heads in. We've no moves left. Hansa can't take this lying down.
shit,
The Watchers
Sherlock.
won't let them.
No, I won't be quiet! What is this jammer for? Why are they hiding the fact that Moscow didn't survive alone? There,
What
in
is
the
Anna
ravine,
talking about,
there are
sir?
people
Anna,
from
this is
other
something
cities,
boss.
dead! All of them,
Everyone shut
women, children!
I'll tell you all later. Everything. Gramps, what's going on out there? Down this road?
The road is fine, at least until 100 click mark.
Is there a safe place to stop nearby?
Of course. We have to make haste though. They called the cruiser.
All right, gentlemen. Artyom and Anna have just made a huge mess, and they can't go back to Moscow now. The wartime legislation dictates they be killed. In any case, I have to get them out of town until it all blows over. But you all should stay. Hear me, Major? My people are in no way related to
It's not my
this
call, and you know it.
misunderstanding.
Well, I'll
Yakubjan.
fight for the guys no matter what.
Of course, Artyom, Anna, they are with
The
us.
orderlies, no one behind.
Alright, Spartans. Throw these overboard and full steam ahead.
Come with me, Artyom. Let's catch some air. I'm so glad the boys supported us. It looks like my father didn't say a word to them about this either. We spent 20 years in Metro, thinking the rest of the world was burnt to a crisp in the war. But they just circled Moscow with those jammers, and we were none the wiser. How perfect of them! While you were getting irradiated on the surface, my father just kept lying! Lying to you, to me, to everyone! The whole fucking world! And not even batting an eye!
Stop the engine immediately and come out with your hands above your head. That was just a warning. If you do not comply, we will shoot to kill.
Fuck me, that's an offer. And look at all the machine guns. Happy now? Is this what you were hoping
How
for?
is this his fault? You knew everything and never said
Stop the engine immediately.
Oh, fuck! Are you okay? Yeah, just a scratch.
Okay, stop it. But I must warn you, our brakes are not in great condition. Yermak will start slowing down. Let them think we are surrendering.
Ah, finally some good sense. Now, keep braking to a stop.
Well, grenades will barely scratch their paint, so...
How about from the inside?
Not enough explosives. Unless we put everything we have in their firebox.
Please, let me do it, Colonel, sir.
I will be appointing the volunteers here. Our team will do it.
Why Artyom?
Because he started the clock, and he better do something about it. Artyom, leap over as soon as we slow down. I will distract him in the meantime.
Plastic explosives.
Is that you, Yakov?
Yeah, so cut the shit, Miller. There's nowhere to go. You've never been out here. We have.
We weren't going to go far, just out of town for a bit till the excitement quiets down. And you just opened fire. Will you let us go if we stop?
I have to detain you and bring you back to face trial. You do understand the charges you're facing, right? Desertion. Treason.
Are you fucking kidding me? Me? A traitor?
You tell me, where are you taking that train, huh? On a simple joyride? No, I see only one answer. You've been spot and you're running back to your masters.
So the verdict has already been passed. We won't even see a trial.
Cut that shit out. What are you carrying, maps? Defense plans? You want to buy yourself a seaside retirement without life, you damn cripple?
Plans? Treason? We have served you people without question for years. We have spilled our blood for the cause.
You sold out. They destroyed us and you?
I have been a soldier my whole life. I have dedicated my life to my people, my country. But I'll be damned if I give it to parasites like you.
Well...
Life to my people, my country. But I'll be damned if I give it to parasites like you.
We're getting closer. Units are made and ready. Gangs up, Colonel Miller.
Easy. We are slowing down. The brakes on this thing are busted.
Don't sweat it, Colonel. My people will help you handle it.
On my mark.
Now we are not just traitors. We are honest-to-God enemy saboteurs.
We stopped 100 clicks from Moscow to check our Geiger counters. The thing is, they are all in the green, as if they're in a conspiracy. Still, this amazing piece of news doesn't really impress anyone that much. The guys are all confused as to what to do next. And I'm just waiting for answers. And hoping the commander, whom until recently I trusted implicitly, is going to be extremely persuasive in his reasoning.
Why the long faces?
We are at a crossroads, so to speak, where everybody can help but wonder. What next? Where do we go from here?
Yes. More or less what I expected from you. But you got the picture. So, is your counter functioning? Have you checked it?
Yes, it's all green. Double checked it. Stepan's in the green too. We don't need masks here.
So, they were telling the truth.
Who was telling the truth? Why won't you answer? Who were those people trying to kill us? Why would they shoot at you, the Order's commander? Explain something, at least! You owe us that!
Well, I might as well drop the bomb now. The war did not end.
What do you mean, did not end?
Let me finish. Most of our cities are destroyed. The rest of the country is probably under enemy occupation. To avoid new nuclear attacks against us, Command chose the only viable course of action: to play dead. To ensure radio silence, the SHIELD system was created. A network of radio jammers covering Moscow and suburbs. So that some radio enthusiasts wouldn't bring more bombs down on our heads by whining on air. And it's one of these jammers that got disabled by the hands of those present here.
Could you not have shared that before? Say, before Artyom took that radio outside and caught all that radiation?
No! I only got briefed half year ago. Under a strict, you talk, you die policy. And then had to tell my people we were securing a weather station.
Sir, with all due respect, if we can't go back, maybe we should advance and move on?
I have an idea, but... Artyom, rather than carrying on with this silent disapproval of yours, check the airwaves. We should be out of the jamming range by now, so give it your best try. Look for transmissions from the Ark. Do you understand now why we're traitors in the eyes of Command? We shut down a jamming station, shot up the guards, destroyed a patrol train, and ran away from Moscow. Who even needs a trial when the case is so clear? There's no way back now. Which means we have to continue moving forward.
Command, what are you talking about?
The Moscow Defense Command. Have you ever heard of the Invisible Watchers?
I have, but they're just an urban legend.
Not at all. They are Command.
Are you sure they care for more than just protecting their...
Wait a moment, what is that?
Location is code 1811-.
Listen, everyone!
Area 18-5. I repeat, proceed to the rally point. Rally point location is code 1811-79.
Where was that number supposed to...
Area 18-5. Only by
So
standing
it
together
is somewhere
shall we
around
overcome any
here.
and
The
all
Yamantau Mountain. So the route from here should go like this. This is our goal.
So, is this what you had in mind?
Yes, this is it. The Ark project is a whole city underground. Enormous stores, machines, the best experts. It is the Commander General's HQ. All of the country's leaders are there. They have already started the restoration work. We will tell them that Moscow is alive. It wasn't all for nothing. Everything will change. Everything. Do you get it? A new life is starting for all the survivors of the world.
Are there any single women in that place?
Great reaction. So I think the moment calls for... Bring it out to me.
Bring what out, Colonel? Sir?
That thing that's been sloshing about in your canteen. You think I'm deaf or what?
That. Just a moment. I thought my ears were deceiving me.
It's not a short trip to the Urals, so we should make ourselves comfortable, I guess. Well, let's name this bucket of bolts at the very least, eh?
It's about time.
Let's go around and be done with it.
Nah, go to hell. Even better. Come on.
How about Aurora, the Roman goddess of dawn and a cruiser of, you know what?
Not bad. I like it.
Ah, beautiful name.
Sounds okay, but the cruiser of what?
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Looks like it's decided. Let's drink to
Aurora. Hey, Artyom, let's take a look at that map.
All right, we had a round. That should be enough. You're back. Full steam ahead.
Hi. Full steam ahead.
Wow, that's some distance. I wonder how long it will take. How are you, Alyosha?
I was expecting an arrow from a kitten, but I got a bullet from an ugly motherfucker instead.
After all those years in the underground, the air of the surface seemed incredibly fresh, intoxicating. But that was not what had caused the crew's euphoria. Our journey finally got a definite purpose provided by the transmission from the government bunker in the Urals. For 20 years we thought that neither the government nor military high command had survived. Turns out they're still around. Where were they while we were eating each other alive in the metro? We'll have a lot of questions for them once we reach Yamantau, if we reach it. The ruins of our country are under enemy control, according to Miller, and we'll have to fight through to our goal. A small team against the occupation armies? What are the chances that we'll succeed? That we'll get some answers?
Load times, man. Playing on Xbox One. Not even the One X, so I'm surprised it's taking this long. But so far, game's been pretty great. You could tell they really upped the production here, put in a lot more story. And there's probably going to be a lot more games. Hour 30 in right now. And I've only been in like a few corridors. So I'm expecting the level design to open up as we get out in the world here. Like right now, it looks like it's going to be
Froze anything
a lot
off
bigger,
yet, darling?
a lot bigger spaces
Here,
than the last game.
let's warm you up a little bit.
So, what do you think our chances of getting to Yamantau alive are? It's the only thing on my father's mind. How to earn his forgiveness, get back to Metro and his old life, the life you had always been running from. And to think, I never believed you. And now I'm looking at this fog, thinking it could actually be hiding our new life from us. By the way, we should be approaching the bridge soon. Damn it! A campfire! People! There are people there! Hit the brakes!
Shots fired! 4 bogies on a trolley!
All hands, report to the bridge, on the double.
Artyom, you should probably get to the bridge!
Are you alright, Artyom?
How bad is it? Can we move?
No, we're stuck!
Ah, shit!
Damn fog. Seems we ran through someone's roadblock.
Who was it? Any uniforms?
None. They were wearing rags.
Just some old farts.
Old farts, huh? That's just the perimeter guard. They could have put anyone there, even women and children.
Do you really think we found them, Colonel?
Well, we can't be sure. I was expecting to run into them much earlier. The trolley is headed towards the bridge. Some fortifications there. This looks peaceful. A village and a church on the water. We need intel. Here, Artyom. I put a mark on your map. Get there and find out what you can about that bridge. Taking a prisoner would be ideal. Anna, you cover him.
Yes, sir.
Can I go with Artyom too? As backup?
No. Until we figure out our situation, you're not to take a step away from the Aurora. These two can handle themselves just fine. Yermak, when can you get the Aurora running again?
I don't know yet. Gonna check on that cylinder, but a full day at least.
I see. Get to it then.
Let's go, Artyom.
Spartans, let's prepare the Aurora for a defensive action. Stepan, Damir, get the perimeter. I'm on
Yes, sir.
Duke. I need you to recon the immediate area.
Got that, sir.
Don't forget your backpack. It's a new model. A portable workshop, so to speak. The manual is inside. It doesn't come with crafting materials, though, so keep an eye out for those.
Am I not trustworthy?
Let's move out, Artyom.
Just be careful out there.
Sure thing. I gotta say, that was one flimsy roadblock. And those guys, well, they didn't look like army men at all. Just old men.
Be careful out there. Remember, most of the country has been destroyed or occupied. Even those who speak our language might be enemies, by conviction or out of fear. Got it?
Do you hear that bell? We must have given them a good scare. Maybe they served the enemy, enslaved or something. Going down. Haha, that was great. Hey, what was that? Could you check it out? I took a look around while you were inside. That electric tower there looks like a perfect sniping position. Let's go. Look, a rabbit! Ah, a boat. You won't have to go swimming after all. The locals probably get around mainly by boats. Okay, Artyom, I'll climb up there while you take the boat to the church. I'll call you when I'm settled.
Break away. Artyom, I'm at the top. It's an excellent spot. Looks like you've been spotted. Artyom, there's a woman on that bell tower waving a rag or something. Please investigate. I see people at the church. None seem to be armed. We'd better try the open approach. Let's not fire first, okay?
Peace be upon ye, traveler. Our father, Silantius, has already started his sermon. Just enter the temple and see the light of truth. We are a peaceful lot, so please keep your
The Lord is merciful, but he absolves those who reject the folly and temptation of electricity and other sinful lusts.
You're all evils! You don't save anyone! They killed my friends and my daddy!
Satan's spawn. Why do we have to suffer their presence?
Banish her! That would teach them.
Yes, they are not worthy of the protection of the Tsar.
Exile them! Make them repent! Patience, brothers and sisters! Patience and tolerance! For ye must accept thy neighbors like the Lord accepts thee. To truly turn their hearts from sin towards the heavenly bliss of true faith. So let us forgive the child, for she knows not the folly of her words. Let us forgive, brothers. Let us pray for the souls of the sinners. And let us forgive the child as the Lord forgives us. Amen.
Embrace salvation.
Reject the folly and the sin. Amen. Amen.
Amen. Reject the folly and the sin.
Reject the folly and the sin.
Reject the folly and the sin.
Embrace salvation. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Reject the folly and the sin.
Reject the folly and the sin.
I can't believe this. I had all but lost hope. We're not from here either. Silantius locked us up here a year ago. Yes, the bridge dwellers won't even talk to heretics. But I'll tell you everything I've seen in this place all that year.
Arriving under the cover of fog.
Oh, it's the bridge guard. Silantius fooled them just like the locals. But unlike them, the bridge guard have guns. Run! There's a way out down here and there's a boat at the dock.
We also have one, but it's too small for all of us.
Artyom, she's right. Get to the boat. We will rescue her later. Don't worry.
Nasty and I can get you trained.
Where is that heretic? By boat during the sermon. And then what? He was there and then kind of disappeared. Father Silencio said the man was sent by the devil. Yeah, I know what Father said. Tell me if you saw where he went. Well, he tried to vanish. So, brethren, have you found the heretic? No, Father, not yet. We have to find him, my children.
Artyom, I can't cover you when you're inside. I'm changing position to meet the woman and child. I know you can handle this just fine.
Have you seen the heretic, sister?
Of course I did that.
So you have protect me from the sin of negligence of making intentionally or unintentionally. Come on, you guilty spawn of Satan! Come on, don't talk to these men anymore!
100 days of fasting and 300 days of prayer to erase.
So, did you see him or not? I don't get it.
Quit bothering me. What do you care if I saw him? There was a heretic.
Are you sure that was a heretic? Well, they say it was Satan himself. We were just looking for him and you believe them? Well, they say that as soon as Father Silentis finished his sermon, there was a flash of yellowish light and the heretic just vanished. No, they didn't. But they say that the satanic machine has a vat with sulfur and a vat with oil in it. And the gets seduced by the heretics, gets boiled in one of them. Women in oil, men in sulfur. And you believe my children? Healing of gone water. All right, let's go look for him then. Grab him by the tail or horns when you find him.
We're wasting our time here. I wish they just let us return home. And again, they put me towards there.
Repent, confess your sins, and that will count in your favor when the judgment day comes.
Fish only knows what it was, if anything at all.
Have you found him yet? Or should I look for him myself, brethren? We are still searching, Father.
can't cover you when you're inside. I'm changing position to meet the woman and child. I know you can handle this just fine.
So you have seen him? So, did you see him or not? I don't get it.
Quit bothering me. What do you care if I saw him? There was a heretic in the church. Other Christians needing to pray it away, and you are distracting us.
I'm sorry. We were just looking for him and we...
How long do I have to stand here for?
Do the work you do.
What's that movement over there?
Looks like it was Satan's trickery after all. Fish, protect me and shield me from evil.
Let the true faith purify your soul of sin.
Is that the shadow? What evil trickery is this? Something rattles over there.
Is that you, Daniel? Could you walk me to the loo? I can handle the corridor, but the ladder... Why are you breathing so hard? Is it...
What's that in the passage? I see them! Scum! He's on the ladder over there!
Where are those heathens? I can't wait any longer doing nothing. Just leave me.
I think there's something in that passage, brethren.
I see the movie! There he is, brother! Behind the crate!
What's with the Pillar brothers? I'd better check this out, just in case. Trash and garbage all over the place. What a sin.
Have you found him yet? Or should I look for him myself, brethren?
Not yet!
Keep looking, my children, for he is about.
Take this, heretic!
Why should I even fear one dirty heretic? I can handle him with my eyes shut. Brothers! We have to locate the heretic and absolve his sins! Well, I do entrust my soul to the Lord, but...
What's that? Behind the pillar.